Hello, my name is Bobby and I'm Wacky, and welcome back to another Wacky Fact Wednesday, where I take random suggestions from you lovely people, and I answer them to the best of my ability. This is week 16, man. We've been doing this for 16 solid weeks, which is 4 months. We've been doing this for 4 months, and the topics just, thanks, train. The topics just keep getting better and better, and it's hard to get around to them all. But yeah, so this week we're doing one suggested by Dylan, and that was top 5 worst, or my 5 worst injuries. And I have a lot of injuries, so this shouldn't be too hard. I'm a CLUTZ, but anyways, starting out with number 1. And that was when I split my head open and got my first concussion. So, yeah, it was like, I don't know when it was. It was like, it was like 4 years ago, almost. It'll be 4 years ago in May. So, yeah, and I've gotten a concussion each year consecutively to that, so that really triggered like a bunch of different things. But it was such a big injury because it affected like my schoolwork, because like I had a concussion and I missed like 5 days of school, and then it's like made the inability for me to play some sports, and then some positions in other sports. And yeah, man. So, like, because of that, football is obviously a no. I can't play football. I wouldn't play professional football, or not professional, but like organized football anyway. Yeah, because that wouldn't work out too well. But anyways, moving on to number 2, and number 2 was when I got my third concussion, which was last year, 2014, which was when I started to do this YouTube thing. And I did this YouTube thing, I think, because I had the concussion, because I had a lot of free time. Like, I missed like 2 full weeks, and then like some time after that, it took me a good like 2.5 months to recover from that concussion. And yeah, man, it just put me way behind on a lot of stuff. And then, but the good thing that came out of it was I started YouTube because I had so much free time. And this happened, man. Like, I'm here because of that. So, as bad as it was for, like, my school work, I got this out of it, which I couldn't ask for anything more. And that stupid freight train, my God. Oh, Jesus. Like, it's been fine, like, all day, but when I sit down to record, it just goes on. So, yeah, man, that was number 2. Moving on to number 3, and that was about 2 years ago when I sprained my ankle, or something like that. I forget exactly what it was, but I, like, sprained my ankle or something, and, the way I did it was really stupid, and I'm not gonna say how I did it because you would crack up. But, yeah. So, anyways, I had to, like, stay off of it for, like, 2 weeks, maybe, and I had to get crutches and stuff. I mean, it didn't really affect that much, but the thing is, though, I don't think it fully healed, because when I walk now, occasionally it gives out, and like, or when I take a funny step, it like hurts. So I don't know if it didn't fully heal or something, because I kind of was eager to get off the crutches after 2 weeks. Like, I was like, okay, I'm done with this, like, I gotta try. So maybe that's what happened. Now I'm like crippled in my foot. But yeah, man, it's occasional though. Like, it's not all the time, just like permanent limp. But yeah, if I like step on it the wrong way, it just gives out and then hurts really bad. So that happened. this is number 4 already? My God. Yeah, so number 4, and I had to think about this, but it was probably like 3 or 4 years ago. And it still affects, well, it doesn't affect me anymore, but it did my shoulder. So I was playing baseball, right? And like the best pitcher in the league, like the fastest pitcher in the league, hits me dead on in my shoulder blade. And I remember just dropping, just like, ow, right? But then, like, I couldn't throw, like, the rest of the season. Like, I was a pitcher for the team, and I couldn't, right? And it hurt, and I think it got better. Like, funny story, though. It was like this, it was the semifinals, right? To get into the championship. It was the last inning, and we were up by, like, I don't know, 1-2 runs or something. And pretty good batter comes up, and then my coach just, like, puts in, like, this kid that's hardly ever pitched. And I was like, oh, God. And then I'm like, put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I can play. And, so yeah, he let me try, and I, like, dude, like, the first 3 pitches didn't even make it off the mound. But, I managed to get him to pop up, and I caught it, and we made it to the championship, which we lost. But, anyways, the next season it hurt me, and it continued to hurt me, but I'm fine now. Yeah, man, so it wasn't permanent damage, it was just, like, I don't know. Anyways, moving on to number 5, and ow, my thumb. Good God. I bite my nails. See? Like, so much. I have, like, nothing left on my poor thumb. Anyway, moving on to number 5. There's, like, 2 that are tied. These or 3 that are tied. They aren't too bad. The one goes back to when I was, like, 4 or 5. I jumped down my steps, and I don't even know what I did, but I just, like, jumped down my flight of stairs and just landed on my foot real weird. And I got rushed to the hospital. Nothing happened, but, there was that. And then, I completely forget what happened to my pinky, but I honestly don't know. But I think I sprained it or something. I had to have a brace on it for like a week, but it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, I don't even know what happened to cause it to do that, but that happened. And then 3 years ago I had my second concussion, which was a little worse than the first, but not as bad as the last concussion that I had last year. I missed like 6-7 days, about a week. It wasn't that bad. But it was. They got gradually worse and worse, basically, and harder to recover from. But, anyways, that is pretty much it. I mean, number 5 wasn't really that bad, but, I mean, I'm not as clumsy as I thought I was. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, very much appreciated. Other than that, I am still waiting on the computer and the desk, but the computer should be back next week. Fingers crossed. But it wasn't as long as I thought it would be. So, yay for that. Yeah, man. So, just, before I go, a couple quick shout-outs, again, to Matt. He wanted me to make Wacky Fact Wednesday about him, but no, for so many reasons, no. As I don't know how else to put it, but no. But yeah, Matt, and then Cole, Tyler again, Patrick, and then Dylan. I think that's it. If I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry, but that's it. I've been like blackmailed to do that. So, thank you for watching. If you have a suggestion, for Wacky Fact Wednesday, be sure to leave it in the comments. Or like if you see me, just let me know. But yeah, man, if you've suggested something before, and I haven't picked it yet, suggest it again, because I always have a lot of trouble, like, each week, just, like, sitting here, just, like, which one should I choose? I sometimes, and I'm being legit serious, I pick out of a hat. Like, I write them down, I pick it out of a hat. I've only done that, like, 3 times. But, anyways, thank you all for watching. We are getting so close to week 20. Yeah, man, but, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. If you don't watch tomorrow's video, have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!